In this JavaScript tutorial, we are going to see sets in the JavaScript. So here we are going to see what is set and its syntax and examples for the sets in the JavaScript. So let's start understanding about the set. So what is set? So set is a nothing but the object that contains the list of unique values only, or the unique elements. So it does not contains the duplicate values or the duplicate elements. And it is capable of storing any type of value, that is string, boolean, number, and any other object as well. Coming to the syntax, we need to start writing with the let variable name, and followed by that we have to use the equal operator and new keyword. Followed by that we have to add the set. Then we have to add the open bracket and close bracket. So this is how we are creating the object of the set in the JavaScript. And also we are seeing many examples for the set in the JavaScript. The very first example we are seeing how to create a set in the JavaScript and how to check how many elements are there in the set and how to validate the element is present in the set or not. And then we are going to see how you can iterate all the elements by using the for each loop. And then next we are going to see how to iterate set elements by using the iterator. Then finally we are going to see how to delete element and how to delete the whole set in the JavaScript. So let's go to the Visual Studio Code and we'll see all the examples. We'll start with creating a set and we will perform many other operations in the set in the JavaScript. So here I will start creating the one JS file, that is a JavaScript file. So here I'll add file name as set underscore 4.4. Then I will add .js. So that's it. I will open the file. So I will start creating the set object first. So here I'll select and then I will give the variable name as my set. Then I will use the new keyword and I will add the set constructor. So that's it. So this is how we can create the set object in the JavaScript. Now let's add the elements into the our set. You can use the mySet object, then simply call to the method called add. So here you can add. So let's add very first element as JavaScript, and then I will add another element as tester stock. Then let's add the boolean value now. I will use the mySet dot add, and simply I will pass the true as the value. You can pass boolean value as well. In the sense you can add the element to the your set, and this time let's add the numeric value. So here I'll say add. You can pass any random number over here. So here I'll pass the 200. So that's it. So this is how we can create the set in the JavaScript, and this is how we can add elements to the your set. Now let's see how we can find out how many elements are there in the set. So simply you can use the mySet object and then simply call to the method called size. So this particular method returns you the total size of this particular set. I will print it by using the console.log. Here I'll say message as total size of set is. Then simply I will pass mySet dot size here. That's it. So this is how we can create the set in the JavaScript. And so this particular line helps you to find out how many elements are there in the set. Let's run this program. And if you see the output here, so it is throwing some error. So let's check out if there is something wrong. So let me clear all the things from the debug console. Let me verify if anything is missing over here. So let's try to run it once again. This time it should work if there is no issues. So still I'm getting the error. So let's read the error properly. So it is saying my set dot size is not a function. So what you need to do is no need to add the function here for the size. Simply remove this part. That's it, guys. Now let's run it. So this time it should work. And if you see the output here, so this is printing total size of the. So let me run it once again. So just I have modified the message here. Total size of set is 4. So that is the expected output here. Now let's see how to validate whether my element is present or not. So let us check in this particular set JavaScript is present or not. So by using the mySet object, you can call to the method called has. So has, you need to pass the element, that means the value. So I want to check this particular set contains the JavaScript or not. Then this returns me the true or false. So that's the reason I will write it inside the for loop so that we can print the output. So here I'll say console.log and I will pass this particular myset dot has inside the console.log, and before that I will add the message as is element present. Then I will put the question mark. That's it, guys. Now let's run the program, and if you see the output is element is present, the output is true because JavaScript is present, that particular value is present inside the or my set, right? So if I pass some invalid data which is not there inside the set elements, right? So this time it will return you the false as the output, and if you see here the output is false. So that's it. Now let's see how you can print all the elements from the set by using the for each loop. So here I'll say for each, and simply you have to pass the your set object over here in the line number 12. Then so this particular element holds every value from this particular set. So that's the reason simply I will use the console.log and then I will print the this particular element variable value here. So by using the for each loop you can print all the values from the set. Now let's run this program, and this particular for each loop should print all the values from the our my set. Let me just open the console output, and if you see the output here, firstly it is printing JavaScript, then tester stock, then true and 200. It is printing all the values from the my set. So this is by using the for each loop. And now let's see how you can print or how you can access all the values by using the iterator. So it's very simple. Again, let's use the myset object dot values. So this particular values method returns you the iterable iterator type of values. So let's assign back to the iterator variable, and by using that iterator variable, so here I'll say let iterator. So this particular method returns all the values from the my set. Then I'm saving that into the iterator. So again here I will use the one for of loop in the JavaScript. By using this for of loop, we can print all the values. So simply I will pass this iterator over here in this object. Then here I'll say variable name as element. So I can print the element value by using the console.log. So here I'll say element. That's it, guys. So here I will write simply one console.log so that we can separate the output. Simply I will add before the first for each loop as well. Now, so in the line number 14 we have one for loop, that is by using the for each loop we are printing all the set values, and in the line number 20 we are using the for of loop. By using that we are printing all the set values. Let's run the program now. And if you see the output here, so this is the first set and this is the second set. So these values are printing by using the for each loop, and second set of values are printing by using the for off loop. Now let's see how we can delete any element from the set. So simply you can use the your set object, that's the my set dot, simply call to the method called delete, and here you need to pass the value here. So let's try to delete the 200 value from the our set values. Let's pass the 200 here. So this particular delete method, it returns you the boolean value. If this particular value is deleted from the set, it returns you the true, and if that element is not there or not deleted, then it will returns you the false as the outcome. So I will print it by using the console.log. So here I'll pass this particular myset.delete over here, and after that I will add the one message here. Here I'll say deleted element is. That's it. Simply I'll say is element is deleted instead of like this. Is element deleted. That's it, guys. If this particular element is present inside the set, then it will deletes this particular element, then it will returns you the true as the outcome. Let's run the program now, and we'll pass the invalid element name inside the delete also. And if you see the output here, is element deleted, the output is true because that is present, that particular element is present inside the set. That's the reason that element is getting deleted. After the element is getting deleted, so let's print the all the values from the set by using the console.log. So simply I will pass the my set here. So after deleting the element, only 3 elements should be there inside this particular set, right? Now let's verify the output. And if you see the output over here, after deleting the element, the set size is 3 and there is no 200 present inside the set values, right? So this is the expected output. Now let's see how you can delete all the elements from the set. So simply you can use the myset dot, you can call to the method called clear. So this will delete all the elements from the set. So here I will use once again console.log, and I will pass this particular myset dot clear over here. So I will add the message as deleted all the elements. That's it, guys. So after deleting all the elements, once again let's print the our myset values. So this time it should be 0 because we are deleting all the values by using the clear method. So let's run the program now. And if you see the output here, so very first time we are deleting the element here, and that is true. Whenever we have deleted one element, the size of the set is 3, and after that it is deleting all the elements, then set size is 0. So this particular clear method is deleting all the elements from the our set. So this is all I'm having for the set in the JavaScript.